all conversion, it happens in great conversation. It's a fundamental belief we hold here at Sheridan Street. And I want to walk you through today exactly how the Sheridan Street appointment engine works and how it could potentially help your business grow to 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5 deals per month. Hi, my name is Cody from Sheridan Street. I run the marketing agency. We also run a company called the Real Estate Sales Academy, where we help real estate agents make more money. Our expertise has been featured in Thrive Global. We've been featured Ticker News, Business Insider. I run a podcast also with my good friend and my partner, Vikram Deol, called the Origin Podcast. I don't tell you any of this stuff to impress you, but to impress on you that what we're going to talk about today, leading up to your appointment that you scheduled, your listing and buyer free on-demand session, is I'm going to walk you through exactly why the Sheridan Street appointment engine is a little different than maybe what you've experienced in the past, or maybe a little bit different from what you have actually done so far in order to generate leads or to convert leads in the online space for your business. So before we get into the how of how we actually help real estate agents add an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5 deals every single month, I want to walk you through really quickly a few quick things. Something we realized along the way is that the real estate industry has been lied to. You've been lied to, and it's unfortunate because there's 4 specific lies that the real estate industry is being told right now in the industry. And I want to kind of unpack them to kind of like show you exactly what is happening in the current rate of the industry and why you should listen to this entire video, because I want you to have clarity around, even if you decide not to partner with us, you have clarity around things to look for in the industry. So the biggest lie that agents have been told in the marketplace right now is that all deals can only come from new sources. It's just not true. We found that on average, a PPC lead takes 540 days to convert. Now, can you speed that process up? Absolutely. We're going to talk about that with the 4 pillars you need to know. But like maybe you're like saying like, okay, I've invested in so much lead generation activities and I've wasted a ton of money. And this lie, this propaganda that's been kind of thrown out into the real estate industry that all deals come from new sources just isn't true, and it leads to wasted money. And maybe you're coming here and like you're like, hey Cody, like I've spent a ton of money on lead gen services and I've just wasted a lot of money. Nothing's really ever converted. You're not alone. The second lie in the industry is gurus telling agents that things like you need 6 lead sources in order to succeed. But when you actually sit down with high performers, you'll realize that they generally have 2 to 3 sources that actually work. They have activity business, they have now business, they have referral business, and they have pipeline business. But today I'm going to talk to you about 4 pillars that you need to consider. But like ultimately this leads to confusion. There's a ton of confusion in the marketplace around like what is the right lead source that's actually going to get me to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals every single month. It's confusion. The third lie is gurus are telling agents that they need to work their sphere. All you got to focus on is your referral business. All you got to focus on is your referral business. But when you actually sit down and you chat with top performers, you chat with teams that we work with from across the country, teams with 40, 50, 60, 100 plus agents, what you'll realize is that just isn't true. Because this right here leads to instability. It's like maybe like you're here today because 1 month is great, 1 month isn't so great. Maybe you're here today where you're like, okay, 1 month my team performs at a really high level, and the next month we do like I'm doing all the production, and it leads to instability. Telling people that they just need to work their sphere or just work referrals, it's not true. And the fourth lie we get sucked into as real estate agents, as professionals, as entrepreneurs is like, people will say, well, online leads don't work because they have oftentimes the gurus will say this because they have a vested interest in selling you their coaching program or their coaching tool. Oftentimes is what we have. So like, which ultimately there's a lack of trust that's happening in the marketplace. And it's totally 100% understandable around like who to trust, who's actually going to help me get to the additional 1 deal, 2 deal, 3 deal, 5 deals a month. If I have a team, who's going to help me to go from 50 deals a year to 100 deals a year? It leads to a lack of trust in the marketplace. And something that you're probably sitting there right now saying, like, deep down saying, Cody, like, I knew it. I knew these things I was being told in the marketplace were fishy. Maybe you're sitting there saying, like, look, like, when I chat with coaches or chat with gurus, like, they tell me to just work my sphere, but it's not working. They're telling me, like, coming back here, let's go back here for a second. They're telling me that all I got to do, like, online leads don't work. Never buy online leads ever. They don't work, but yet, like, multiple, teams from across the country buy online leads. So why would they buy online leads if it doesn't work? Why would we, maybe you have faced this firsthand. It's like everyone's telling me to build a referral business, but I don't have anyone in my pipeline for referrals, or I'm brand new to an area. It's like new sources. I got to add new sources. I got to spend more money. Maybe that's the problem you're facing. But I want to give you the truth today. I want to share with you, whether you decide to partner with us or not on this call, I want to give you the truth that whether it's us, whether it's somebody else, whether you find a different solution, here's the truth. Most gurus and theorists who claim to grow your business only work with one core pillar of your business. That's a problem because there's 4. We have found that there are actually 4 pillars to a real estate growth. I spelled that wrong, but who cares? And without the 4 pillars, there's no way to have consistent and predictable income. So I'm going to show you what those 4 pillars are. So whether you decide to partner with us or not, you need all 4 if you want a business that actually is able to grow. If you want to grow your real estate business, you need all 4 pillars that I'm going to walk you through today. You need to have a strategy around these 4 pillars. If you don't have these pillars, a business cannot grow. And I'm going to give you these 4 pillars in a second. It's super important that you understand this. Whether it's us, whether it's Sheridan Street, whether it's another company, if they don't have these 4 pillars locked in, there is no real estate growth. And this is coming from working with hundreds and hundreds of real estate agents across North America, some of the largest teams. If you don't have a strategy and a plan for how you're going to tackle these 4 pillars, there is no real estate business growth. And one of my team members on the call is going to walk you through this in more detail. I'm going to go really high level on this. I'm going to try to keep this video fairly short, but you need all 4. I also had bad information around how to actually grow a business. My business partner, Vikram, had bad information around how to grow a business. I want to share with you a quick story. This is me back in 2018, sitting in my office, running our agency. I had bad information. The marketplace was spewing information around you just need to hustle more. You just need to call your leads more. You just need to work your sphere of influence more. You just need to go to more networking events. I was told that. I wasn't told about an actual machine that could work for me on the back end. I didn't understand this. I lacked information, and because I lacked information, I lacked a core belief that actually would push me and push our agency into success. I used to believe lies like the gurus were saying, like just hustle more, work your SOI, simply make more phone calls. Make more phone calls. How many times have you heard that? You just need to make more calls. But if you don't know what to say, you're not going to make phone calls and you're not going to set appointments. My core belief changed in 2019. I went to a Brendon Burchard conference for the very first time, and I learned something. Brendon said on stage, he said, entrepreneurs, real estate agents struggle because they don't automate enough, they don't delegate enough, and they don't remove enough non-needle moving activities in their business, and therefore they stay stuck. And you're here today and you're chatting with our team, and you booked a call because you know that there's something more. And for me, I went to this event. I went to the event in San Diego. I hopped on a plane. I spent 3 days with Brendon at his conference because I knew that there was more. I knew that there was a solution. I just didn't know what that solution was. And he unpacked for me something we call leverage, something we call outsource. It's like, how do we automate? How do we delegate? And how do we remove the non-needle moving activity so that we can get ultimately what we want? More conversion, more income, more impact in our local communities, whatever that is for you. There's some core limiting belief that is most likely holding you back from getting you to where you want to go. So prior to this call, what I would encourage you to do is I would encourage you to grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and write out what are the things I can automate, what are the things I can delegate, and what are the things that I can remove so that I can focus on, or I can leverage, or I can outsource that thing that will ultimately help me reach my goal of whether it's 2 deals a month, 3 deals a month, 4 deals a month, 1 deal, whatever your goal is. There's probably a limiting belief that is potentially holding you back. And there was a limiting belief here. Cody, back in 2018, 2019, sitting here, I was a one-man band. I had one employee that worked with me. Fast forward a year after this conference, that's my team. That's only a portion of my team. We're now a team of 30. We service real estate agents all across North America, and we help them with 4 key pillars in their business to help them experience the income, experience the lifestyle that they want. And that's really what we're creating at Sheridan Street. Whether it's ISA, whether it's advertising, whether it's sales training, we look at holistically the business to help you get to where you want to go. So how do we do that high level? So an agent on our team will sit down and walk you through these 4 pillars. There's 4 pillars to a business that you need to consider. And we're going to go through this deeper on the call that you booked with a member of our team. But whether you partner with us or not, you need to have a strategy for all 4. You need to have what we call a marketing machine. So a marketing machine is how do you generate high quality leads, both buyers and sellers, because a good business attracts both buyers and sellers. It's not just listing heavy. It attracts both buyers and sellers, whether it be 60-40, 70-30, it doesn't matter. A good business, and we've seen this across multiple industries, and we've seen this across multiple states, and even in Canada, we've seen it across all of North America. A good business has both buyers and sellers. So what is that marketing machine that you're going to implement in your business that is going to bring you in high generating leads? One of the things that people won't tell you, a lot of things agents won't tell you, and one of the problems that when agents come to us, they don't recognize is that from a marketing machine perspective, a lot of agencies are going to push you on the platform that they're most comfortable with. We're not going to do that. If we have found that YouTube ads and Google ads perform the best for sellers. We have found that Facebook and Google and Instagram perform the best to get buyers. We have a multi-channel approach to the solution. There is not a one size fits all. This is what we're finding is currently working in the marketplace. So if you sit down with an agency and they tell you that we're going to run only Facebook ads, and you ask them, do you run YouTube ads? And they tell you no, probably the truth is they don't know how to run YouTube ads. And that's something we've learned along the way, which is why we have media buyers that are specifically designed to help you generate both high quality buyers and sellers that are branded and exclusive to you. So clients come to us all across North America because they want to install a marketing machine in their business. So that's pillar number 1. You have to have that. You have to have a marketing machine. All good businesses that grow have a way to generate leads every single day on autopilot. You need that marketing machine, because the only other option is the option that I had, and maybe like you had as well, where it's like, I just got to hustle more, and I guess just got to make more phone calls. There's a better way. It's called having a marketing machine. The second pillar that you need to have in your business, and we'll walk through how we do this and what this looks like, it's an appointment engine. We call it the Sheridan Street appointment engine, but one of the problems that agents have on a consistent basis is because they're only working their sphere, because they've been told that online leads don't work, because they've been told you just need to build a referral business, they're not going on enough appointments on a weekly basis. And if you don't have enough appointments, there's no way to get more conversion. So one of the things that we install right out of the gate that makes a massive difference in our client's business is installing an appointment engine. Where how do you get an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 appointments every single week, so you can add that additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals every month. You need more appointments in order to get more sales. So whatever you're doing in the space, you have to say to yourself, okay, does this solution help me with a marketing machine to actually generate more leads, or do I already have that locked in? Does this system have a way to get me more appointments? Is there a way where I can get more buyers and sellers either transferred to me live, think Zillow, except you on the database, or is there a way to get more appointments on my calendar? So that system that you're looking for needs to have both a marketing machine and it needs to also have a appointment engine. It needs to have a way to get you appointments. The third pillar you need to have is lifetime nurture. We have found that 80%, your conversion rate increases, your contact rate increases by 80% if you follow up 12 times or more. Now, the problem is we're finding that on average it's taking 35 touch points in order to actually create a meeting. Now, the problem lies in the fact that lifetime nurture is something that 97% of real estate agents don't have installed in their business, so they never even get the opportunity in order to actually create a conversion because they don't have lifetime nurture. There's a couple key elements that my team's going to walk you through, and whether or not you partner with us or not, you need to have a lifetime nurture system installed in your business. You have to have it because you have to have a way that continually keeps in contact through email, phone call, text messages that gets people to actually want to raise their hand to have a conversation with you. You need to have a system that actually loves on people until they raise their hand and they want to have that conversation. We call that lifetime nurture. You have to have lifetime nurture in your business. Something we do is called Deal of the Week. My team will walk you through that in more detail. But something that we do is something we call Deal of the Week that gets people to raise their hand. So I encourage you to ask my team, what is Deal of the Week? Because that'll give you the clarity that you need in order to understand why it's so important that you have lifetime nurture in your business. Without lifetime nurture, there is no conversion. Conversion won't happen. You will not get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals without lifetime nurture. It won't happen. You need to have a way that you continually love on people. And it's one of the biggest problems that agents have when they come to us is they don't have a machine that continually nurtures their leads for life. What would happen? How would business look differently if you had a way to follow up with your leads and love on them until they raise their hand? That's called lifetime nurture. Now, the problem is the average real estate agent only follows up with their lead 1.4 times. It's not enough. It's not even remotely close enough in order to get what you're looking for. Whether it be the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 deals you're looking to do, you need to have a lifetime nurture sequence. And the third element, my team's going to walk you through this, and they'll walk you through advertising. They'll walk you through what we're doing. But the third element I want to walk you through in this video so that you have radical clarity around what we essentially are doing to help real estate agents across the country. I'm going to skip over all of this because my team's going to walk you through this on the call. But the third element I want to walk you through is accountability. So on the call, one of the things that has greatly impacted the results the clients have coming into our program is accountability. That's the third pillar you need to have when you're hiring an agency or you're hiring a program. You need to have somebody to hold you accountable. There's a reason why success rate. So you go to the gym, for example. You get a gym membership, you never use it. The reason why gyms make so much money and the reason why they make so much money without you even showing up to the gym, like the reason why Planet Fitness does that is because they open the doors and it's your responsibility to show up to the gym. Think of us as like an actual coach. Think of us as an actual trainer that's going to work with you to make sure that you have the clarity and the confidence in order to actually convert the conversations we send you. We call this the 7-figure appointment playbook. And this is something that my team's going to walk you through. Like, see, with accountability, let me be real with you for a second. And I was real with you this entire time, but let me get you real with you. Our job is not to tell you what you want to hear. Our job is to tell you what you need to hear in order to get results like this. Mike, 5 appointments booked in a day. Hey, Gohar, I used the script. She had trouble using the script in the beginning. She finally used it and she set an appointment. Carmen set 2 in one day. There's something we call the 7-figure appointment playbook. There's 44 training modules that we have all of our clients go through prior to working with us. Now, you're actually going to get access to this training by showing up to the call. We're going to give you access to the full training module that other clients pay $1,000 for. Currently, we're selling it on discount. We're selling it for $97. So you're getting $100 worth of value for free. Just by simply showing up to the call. You're actually getting $1,000 worth of value because we sell this program for $1,000. But as a reciprocity tool, we know that if you go through this playbook, it's going to shift the mindset and you're going to begin to get results like Mike, like Carmen, like Gohar. And, this is just another example that my team's going to walk you through on the call. But last but not least, like we have clients like Mike, we have clients like Molly, we have clients like Dan that use our 7-figure appointment playbook and they get results because they know exactly what to say in order to set the meeting. They know exactly what to say in the buyer consult. They know exactly what to say in the listing consult. And that's where the Real Estate Sales Academy comes in. And I would encourage you to ask our team about all of the options that we have available to you. But we're going to essentially on this call identify exactly where you're currently at and exactly what is going to be the largest needle mover, the largest next right thing that is going to help you on the path towards wherever you're at in your real estate business, whether it's adding an additional 1 deal a month or 5 deals a month. Wherever you're at, whatever you're trying to accomplish, somebody from my team is going to walk you through exactly the best solution because we have a lot of solutions. We have ISA, we have advertising, we have sales training. We won't know until we have a good understanding of where you're currently at so that we can help you get to where you want to go. But like I mentioned in today's training session, in today's video, we're going to walk you through a bunch of this stuff on the call. We're going to show you exactly how to target homeowners. We're going to give you all the clarity. But whether you partner with us or not, this is what I'll leave you with today. You need all 4 pillars in order to drive real estate growth. As from working with hundreds of agents and working with some of the largest teams from across the country, they got all 4 pillars locked in. The teams that have 5, 6 agents, like inside sales agents on their team, and 40 to 50 to 100 agents on their team. They have these 4 pillars locked in. These are the 4 pillars that drive real estate business growth, and we're excited to talk to you about that on our buyer and listing on demand session. One quick reminder is we don't reschedule. Check out this video. Hope that you have an opportunity in order to learn a little bit more about what we do. But like you saw on the initial page, we don't reschedule our appointments unless something catastrophic comes up because we want people that are really serious about their growth. And I hope this gives you the clarity that you need in order to know that there's 4 key elements. And we can dive deeper into that on our call as well and even give you a roadmap of whether you partner with us or not. I want you to leave with clarity, confidence that you know what your next right thing is. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to a member of our team. Don't hesitate to reach out to me. We'll see you on the call and look forward to the opportunity to partnering with you in Sheridan Street. We'll see you soon.